One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense takes the field to start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
The give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to throw, it's Rhodes. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, and I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 45. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. And the
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's landing. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll run this play from the pistol. Completes the shuffle pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Back to pass, it's Rhodes. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the left. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's taking the shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McGooligan. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
14, Louisville, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Lanning. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick. Can pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Rhodes. Bought a little time, lets it go. Thanks to grab. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week, it was a bad performance. And this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
He'll get rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. To the air, it's Rhodes. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Sweet cut there. Across the 25, he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Yeah, this defense is dialed and already forced one interception. Had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, making some plays.
From the gun, the running back has it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got it, looking for a first. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Clemson jumps to the line. He wants to throw it again. Looking left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's landing. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Under fire. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Now on 2nd down. Hand off from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lanning. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Rhodes. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pucks it out of the air. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Timeout,
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field with his defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Complete to the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Got a man. It's McGooligan.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Grab near the marker. It's McGooligan. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGooligan. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just keep slinging it. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They're working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown! And the Cardinals will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They get enough rush, pulls off the sack at the 20. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll just down it right there.
What a really... by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey...
Touchdown, Louisville! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Louisville, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He might want another play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Lanning. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. The snap sets up to throw. Finds his big tight end. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 11 on the field goal.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good thing. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody covers him at all. And that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how.
Fires toward the end zone. Got his man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Lanning. That's caught, it's McGooligan. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he's brought down after a nice game. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a... all the way to the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Quick release on the RPO. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fighting off the defender. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To throw, it's Levis. can't connect on his first throw. This has been a dominant performance by the Clemson defense. They have kept the offense in reverse all day. The great defensive legends would be proud.
Oh, they would be stoked. I mean, just to have a complete performance. The defensive line shutting down the run, making sure you can't get any kind of run game going, in the secondary being locked down, linebackers flying around. It's been a complete performance, and it's been complete domination.
The kick is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking to throw, it's Levis. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Ackerman. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop this, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that, give a little rub their nose in it.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clemson is quick to the line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lanning. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Power football with the run. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like
unfortunately,
you're down close.
I don't know why he's trying to mess up my vision.
Inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock.
Messed up my vision.
Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Mess me up, though.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Had it all set up.
Couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense.
That was last year, though. We ain't the chance no more.
Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Exactly. It's a setup, boy. It's a setup.
42-yard line.
Now I got to go watch your film.
Makes the quick grab. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I know. He not said it. I had a feeling. I knew that's what it was. As soon as he said SMU, I already knew what it was. All right, buddy. That nigga think
Back
he's
to throw. It's Lanning. Got it in the middle. It's Addison. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before
he was already saying that up last week.
Right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense.
The Oregon shit was, that was easy, man. I was like, come on, man. That would have made it good.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And they hate to do custom conference. They could have just easily moved it over.
He puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Rice went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Owls in a
I see you Wednesday.
If there ever was one. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Yeah, so don't worry about next week. Don't worry about Wednesday when you play. Don't worry about it, guys. Let me go ahead and win back-to-back.
Looking to fire. They get enough rush.
Get your players up there.
The sack at the 20.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
I thought you got to go
and now
to
just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nice job to get it
Try to
past
move him
the
back
6,
in.
and they get him down at the 35. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot.
That's
Last
good.
pass falls
I'll see you
incomplete,
Wednesday.
and that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to